How's it going, guys? Just back here again with some more. We're all here in the arena today. Shroofus Sproutsire, our commander. Contested games did not go well. Mainly because I was running Waste. And you can't cast green to run Waste. I think today we might just get clicked. It does happen. Tutorial number 1. We throw our commander down. He could attack next turn, but that's only if he actually has an opportunity, which he won't. I mean, nothing has haste. Not haste. Nothing has. Basically, I just can't block anything. I'm trying to say everything has menace. And force walk. Like, I could never have blocked him. Here comes the damage. We draw land. Didn't. Grand is a 5/5. That's not nothing. Initially, I wanted to build like a pure Saproling tribal deck, but unfortunately, there aren't enough Saproling cards on Arena to make that work. I mean, you can do it. It can even work if you use like Changeling, but I feel like the variety was just so low that I was better off building more around the commander than the tribe. We have a bunch of Saproling. We don't have all of them, but we have a bunch of Saproling cards. In for 10. Deal 9, create 9 3/3s. I mean, we lucked out there. It's going to be extremely hard to get through in combat against us now. The one game I did almost win with this deck was because of the power doubler. You just explosive exponential growth out of nowhere for an attack with 192 power. Really good, but at the same time, quite work. Forge. I mean, they're making their squirrels big, but we're gonna double our double next turn. When you double the double, there's no stopping the double. Boy, Arsavala is Trigger Nightmare. You can see why they reformatted some cards, because We draw a card. Double the doubles. Attack for infinite. Not really. Mostly. Doubling season, I think, was the right play. It just required more tokens. We're both mana screwed, kinda. This is beyond turn 5. Neither of us are really generating enough mana. I guess we just got lucky, but... luck is a portion of skill, I suppose. Not a big one, but... we are back for game number 3. Power doublers. Filled us out last time. That happens again. So we do have... Gaia's Cradle Iteration 3. I think there are... because... Throwing Rites of Itlamok is one before it, and then there was a couple of creatures that also do what Gaia's Cradle does, so probably more around 4 or 5. Although, do doublet does work out in our favor. We might be able to get a Cloud. I don't know, Cloud feels like one of those commanders that's not really particularly scary in the early game, but like once he actually gets attached and going, he's kind of a problem. So I think we either set up next or just try to get Saprolings going. A Natural Growth. Natural Growth isn't going to do a lot for us if they just put down a 3/3, but the chance they don't. Indestructible. Dark Steel Plate. I think we're just going to set up this turn. They have a combat trip bad, but otherwise we're going to make Saproling. Up to 4. It takes 12. Like if we play Ronus next turn, we can. Okay. Not even gonna risk it. Okay, well. There. In the turn. Got our Gaia's Cradle. I'm just gonna have to attack through it. Or is that wishful thinking on my part? It is wishful thinking. Decline. You may have as many treasures as desire. It's better to amass creatures. So that our Gaia's Cradle is actually decent. Like the equipment deck could just grab a sort of Arena X and then murk us out of nowhere. Alright, no sword, but that is problematic in its own way. Okay. Do this. This. GG. Back for game 4. We are 2-1 at the moment. That is very good. It turns out Gaia's Cradle is just kind of a good card. Even if you have to use 12 of your creature's power to get it to work. I don't think that's universally true. I'm still not completely sold on it, but it did some powerful things. I cannot deny that. I've been got by this in limited. It's nice to have it on your side, but I
will do all I can.
Feel a slight pang whenever I see it. Remember, confidence just utterly being shattered in an instant. A good way for working our way towards 7 mana, which is a lot, but I have more ramp, so if our opponent doesn't do anything too threatening, we can play Realmbreaker and just grab planes, supplement our own mana. If do something scary, we probably have to mold Oddity to try and knock a Johnny down a peg. The worst thing I could probably play here is a Pride Mate. Okay. Not extremely scary.
Your soul burns with might.
I think I still have to go Oddity, though. If we get up to 8...
Another resorting to violence.
Kind of sad. So up to 6 next turn. I mean, our in-game is insane. If our phosphorus proportions doesn't do the job, like, Oof almost certainly does the job. So by that point, we'll have whatever creatures from the proportions that we get. It's the knife and also the weird calculus of playing commander that creates bodies on active. Good. Don't draw a land, I guess.
Steel yourself for battle.
But fair enough, I suppose. We do have to take one more hit. I do want that land. The next turn, we might be making 20 Saproling. Depending on what our opponent can do with 3 mana. We could also just... Okay, well, exercise. Word is so close to the other word. It's just a pronunciation.
True strength comes from within.
and a bird. I mean, that gives us 8 next turn. Also have a 25. Is a scene. One of those creatures on tap creature attack or point control. Now,
Rise and strike true!
damage. I should have blocked. My brain looked at everything but my life total. GG. Well, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.